What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blunderbuss79, and we are back at y'all with a brand new video, man. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. Wait a minute. And this thing didn't switch my music, man. What is going on with that? Really not appreciating that. So let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, let's slide on over here. So my man, or my lady, Michelle Joe, if you reset the campaign, will it reset all the characters to 0? So I'm thinking what she's asking about is if you, and I really hate to do it here, but if you go over here to, let me make sure I'm not showing anything that I shouldn't be. If you go over here to, for whatever reason that you need to, here at the bottom right, I guess is what she's asking about, the delete game account. Right here, if you guys do this for whatever reason, I don't know if you're trying to remove the account from a device or whatever, so you're transferring from one device to another, you may be giving the old device to someone and you don't want them to have access to your account or whatever. Make sure you get this transferred first. Make sure you're linked up to, in the case of Apple, the Game Center. Definitely signed in with Facebook, signed in with the Apple Center, signed in with the Google Play Store. Back this up. Register your email, the whole 9. And verify that it's on your new device before you do this. So that's the only thing I got to say about that. You know, I've had partners that have run into problems in the past. Most famously, my guy Angry Jackass, and he had his account down for years. So, and he finally got back into it. Was like a year and a half, I guess. He finally got back into it. Cause he had stopped playing for a while, and then he decided to start back, and for whatever reason, it let him into the game. I similarly had a problem with the tablet that I'm using now, but I've just started using another device in order to make my content. Then we got my guy Felino, or Philo. Sorry about that. Is anyone available to play? Okay. An error is happening on the Square server. I have no idea which server he's talking about right there. And then we got my guy Alvaro. Which one do I choose? So looks like he's on the uniform list. No, this isn't the uniform list. I think this is the character screen. He's asking who he should pick. Personally, I would say Sif would be nice. She's gonna be a good character for you for a really long time, considering her support ability is top notch. She also supports Incredible Hulk. And then that damage to boss types is huge. And then she'll also be able to support any physical type. So yeah, you got Sif and Medusa, Shadow Shell. They're kind of, you know, out there. Personally, I would go for Sif above anybody else on this list. Yeah, there is nobody else, right? Even with Medusa, her support is limited only to Black Bolt. For the most part, she does have the 45% I think attack for universal types. That's really kind of niche. She'd be best served as a support for Black Bolt and with Black Bolt's lead sort of thing. So yeah, it would be nice if they worked a little better in tandem than they have them set up, but yeah. So let's go ahead and slide on over into the game, where we will be attempting to get the requisite materials for Tier 3 Antman tonight. We are really close, so I just went ahead and titled the video that, in the hopes that we can grab this guy at Tier 3 just to show you guys where we're at. We're level 70, gears 25, so no problems there. We need 2 speed books and less than 30 essence of dimension. Also, the other thing is, we actually use this crafting event that's going on right now to get a Titan record selector. So we're going to be attempting to see if we can get another speed book out of World Boss. If we do, then it's 100% go ahead. We'll also be running the other missions to see if we can get some more materials to craft another Titan record selector, and of course that would guarantee us being able to get Tier 3 Antman. So that is the goal for this evening.
I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse.
Because it is really hard to assess these characters from a standpoint of Tier 2. I mean, because you'll have characters that'll go into, say, World Boss, and if you have any sort of Pierce built into your account on your cards or whatever, that's going to drastically skew your numbers there. Then you also have, say, a character with all defense down that applies. If you're on the stage like Proxima or any of the other world bosses aside from Thanos, you're gonna have a really big advantage there. So it really becomes difficult, which is why I said a long time ago that, you know, Pierce replaced all defense down. I should have titled that the video, but it really did. And I said that when the card crafting thing came out, which is why I was so upset by it. It wasn't as if they were giving us all defense down for free. They were charging us, you know, for every uniform that you had to buy. It's just that that uniform's power level was set, so it's just wash, rinse, repeat. After a while, it'll be something that'll replace Pierce, you know? And you reach a point of saturation where you have all of these useless skills in the game, like kind of similar to the way Bind and Bleed and all of that stuff is now, which, you know, you could argue that that things like that in the game never really were good outside of like the early, you know, Like you would have to be a day one for that. But before they removed it from the game, you could see it in some of the legacy content, like the old Dimension Rift, or not dispatch missions. What was the one where you had to go through and unlock Dormammu before they put him in Giant Boss Raid? When you could because it was a CTP of destruction tied up in there. But that thing, I forget what it was called. I don't know if it was Dimension Missions or Dimension Rifts, but it was one of them that left and it came back. I think it was Dimension Rifts. They got rid of it and they brought it back. And yeah.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that.
So it's always something. It's always something, bro. You know, and the sad thing is, if they realized if they would just realize that, we'll get the music back going here in just a second. Yeah, if they just realized, if they gave the players what they wanted, then you know, a tier 3 new character, instead of bringing us all of these. You know, I don't know if the game plan is to extend the longevity of the game by giving us subpar characters. I don't see how that makes any sense. You know, Cassie, M'Baku, Katie, Winwu, all of these characters that are only capable of going to tier 2, giving us uniforms for characters like Green Goblin, but not giving him a tier 3 or an awakened skill. It's not prolonging the longevity of the game. It's driving away players. You can always hit somebody in the head with a uniform later on to breathe some life back into the character, let's say. But what you don't do is piss off the player base by not making characters that are associated with the updates good, right? And I mean, make every one of them just OP as hell, because then it becomes a situation of it's getting a little bit too complicated. The balance is making the player feel as if their investment and their time in building up these characters, whether it be through financial means or time, worth it. Right? You can't do that if every update, the character that you spent 6 months to build is getting power crept, right? So that's the balance. Well, there are plenty of shitty characters still in the game that they could bring up to be on a level. Doesn't have to be ridiculous. And I think they kind of figured it out and sort of hit a sweet spot with Jean Grey to a degree this go round, because she's strong, but she's not as OP as I thought she was gonna be. You know, even with her tier 4, you can get off against her. The reflect isn't as strong because the survivability isn't, you know, it's there, but then it's not, because she doesn't prioritize the third skill. So if you're dealing with a Jean that's rocking something like a greed, you can actually get off on her. Now, there are certain characters like Gore that are a real problem for her. You know? So, I think they kind of hit a sweet spot with that character. I think if they put in the time and the work with all of those updates, they could find a sweet spot with a lot of those characters. A lot more than they seem to. Because I mean, let's face it, if it were better balanced, you would see more variety in things like timeline battle, but you don't. You would see more variety in things like World Boss and GBR, but you don't until the next update. Right? And only if a good character comes out that supplants it. So yeah. And I see, see, this is the other thing too, and I'm gonna just be 100 about this. I haven't really been going. What? Oh, that's crazy. Oh wow. So a bunch of that stuff that I showed earlier was some Avengers news. Um, Apparently they are hitting their sundown, um, and it's coming a lot quicker. Let's see what we can find out. So yeah, basically, the Marvel's Avengers support developer apologizes for game's challenge in production. It's no secret that Marvel's Avengers has struggled to connect with game audiences, and one of the game support developers recently apologized for its difficult production process, from minor complaints about Captain America's costume to larger concerns about Marvel's microtransactions and pay-to-win consumable items. Crystal Dynamics' team-based superhero action title has faced an uphill battle to reach the critically acclaimed past of comic-based games like Marvel's Spider-Man and the Batman Arkham series. So, just a few things right here. Whoever wrote this article, and wherever they got this from, speaks to how tone deaf all of this has been since the launch of the game. The problem with the game never was anything to do with Captain America's costume, or concern about microtransactions in the game. The only microtransactions in the game that really even made a damn were purchase and takedowns. Outside of that, it really wasn't a thing. And pay to win consumable items, I don't know what they're talking about there, unless they're talking about like XP sort of stuff. And you know, nobody was really buying those as far as I know. The problem with the game was all of the bugs that were happening in the game, and the lack of development in terms of the characters and how they interacted with the environment, amongst other things. For instance, if a character's main mode of transportation is something like running on walls, but I'm constantly in an environment where there are no walls, then it's useless. Those sorts of things. You know, little stuff like that. So basically, they're talking about the string of bad publicity. They're not saying anything about all of the money that the game lost. They're basically, after the 2.8 update in March, the game will basically be sundowned after that. There are no additional support coming for the game, and official support for the game will end in September. The game will also be delisted from all digital outlets, and they're saying, as a consolation for those who've already invested money, time, and all of this into the game, all of the game's previously released content will be available for free after March 31st, and players will be able to access it from servers for the foreseeable future. So, play the game until the game crashes, I guess. Yeah. So, sucks. One thing after another with these Marvel games. Yeah, man, that is a kick to the throat, to say the least. So, you know, this is what happens when you don't have your shit in order. I mean, when the game launched, and this is a game that I can speak on, Marvel's Avengers. If you're not familiar with it, it was a game that was released in 2020 by Crystal Dynamics, and all of that. And Square Enix Europe. The game was supposed to be the future of Marvel games, at least. They had been working on it, as far as I know, as early as 2015. Then it was known as the Avengers Project. And You know, I got the pre-release order and all of this jazz for this game, highly anticipated. Um, a lot of people thought that the story was great, and the online is the part that sucked. I thought that they could have done without the story altogether, made it a co-op story mode game, and then just brought everything together, right, from that standpoint. And instead of going all around the world, put us in a central location, but make it a big map, sort of the way that they did with Arkham, or you remember that really old Superman game they did back in the day where you were just in Metropolis? But you make the environment feel huge, right? And that's the way you get around all of that. You know, they could have had it based in New York, but as a result of a lot of bad planning, as my man Giorgio would say, looks like 2023 is gonna be the sundown year for Marvel's Avengers. So yeah, had about a 3-year run on that game. Not even, right? It came out September 2020, and official support is ending in September, right here. Official support end in September. So yeah, 3 years to the day, bro. They are cutting their losses, and that sort of, they lost a lot of money on that game. They banked heavily on that game, and you know, they tried to introduce Kamala Khan as the main cat. I'm gonna be honest, man, a lot of people didn't like that. Like, okay, you gonna make me play with her? Like, a lot of people just wanted to play the online portion of that game, and they weren't even concerned with building Kamala, right? Not to say she wasn't a good character, but you got Kamala, Widow, Cap, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man. Which one are you building? Majority of folks weren't building her, so you pigeonholed us, and they knew that. So that's why they put the story on her. That's why they threw it in the first place, instead of giving us somebody like a Hank Pym or a Scott Lang or somebody, right? So and then Gotham Knights came out, and regardless of what people want to say about frames per second and all of this old shit, the game had a really good storyline. And the closest thing you could compare it to would be something like was Avengers, and it was a better version. Yeah, was it on the same level as a Arkham? No, but it was better than. In a lot of ways, it was better than Avengers, and in a lot of ways, Avengers was better. So, you know, I think that they got the environment right. You know, that can't be understated. Could it be more cats out? Yeah, but I mean, when you think about it, is it gonna be a lot of people out in a city that's filled with crime, especially at night, like Gotham? Like, people don't be thinking about that either. Like, okay, it only makes sense. Yeah, it's gonna be a heavy criminal element out at night when you're patrolling as a Gotham Knight. But they get flack about that. It's not no people running around in the city. Like, I don't know, man. Is it just me? But yo, DJ, welcome to the channel. Welcome back, bro. Ouchitter, I just had to keep going as far as the whole sundown thing with the Marvel's Avengers, man. That's another title that I was playing. I brought it to the channel a couple of times, like a long time ago. And that Embracer group that bought that, I think they bought Crystal Dynamics or whatever. They bought that for I think they bought that for access to that Tomb Raider franchise. They didn't really buy that for any of the other intellectual properties they may have had access to. Marvel would have been licensed anyway, so if they wanted to license a deal with Disney to create a product, they would just do that. You know what I mean? Instead of buying a company to take over an old IP that's the most successful point in any sort of product, or most products, most consumer-based goods, is initially, right, when you screw that up, it's kind of hard to bounce back from that. Some are able to do it. Rainbow Six famously did that. They were really buggy when they came out, and Ubisoft stuck with it, and they got that game to bounce back for a long time, and they still kicking, as a matter of fact. So that was another form of content that I was originally gonna bring to the channel, and we actually have some videos up on Twitch with Rainbow. So yeah, I played some Marvel Avengers on Twitch. I played some Rainbow on Twitch. This another game called Fishing Planet. I still have that, as a matter of fact, and it's still kicking. So it's absolutely amazing, bro. But yeah, let's get into some future fight talk, man. Okay, let's Pause that. So we got my guy over here just to shoot back right quick. In a month, I'll have Tier 4 Jean Grey. This is my man Chris. I'm planning to replace this Greed with the Judgment. Question is, will she still be a PvP worthy character? Yeah, exactly. Like, the yes and no. She'll be able to get off on certain characters, and then other times she'll just get clapped up. You know, I got kind of a full PvP build. That's basically the best you can do with her. If you're wanting a hybrid set, is the Greed, and he's got a brilliant. You know, I would leave that brilliant Greed on her, because when she gets damage accumulation, you're gonna see that damage really ramp up. So that would be my advice. But yeah, let's go ahead and slide on back. Man, let's go and throw Storm out there with a bunch of strikers. Let's go. All right, give me 1 second. All right. So let's go pick up these dispatch treats. And we don't want to run a mission. We want to run World Boss and see if we can pick up these blast books. I mean, not blast books, speed books. Kind of wanna. Which one of y'all drop speed books? Isn't it Corvus? It's been so long. And there they go. Okay. He drops all 4 too, doesn't he? Proxima, come on, Corvus. They're dropping everybody but Corvus. Okay. We'll just go to him. What does she have on her? We'll do this. I picked Antman for the guided quest, but I don't think I got the speed books. I think I got the other ones. I think I got blast books. But I do have a speed book selector, or I got a Titan record selector. I'm sorry. So I can use that to get at least 1 speed book. I need 2. So if I can pick up 1 here. That would actually be gravy. And of course not. You know what? As a matter of fact, Yep, that was the Titan record selector I needed, but I don't have enough tokens, so that's an out too. And that ends in 10 hours, and I need 400 and some tokens. I ain't finna go buy nothing. Oh, recommended valor level. How about that? Hit him with the ignore frame and kill him. No selector or no Titan record. Damn it. Let me try Null. See if I can get something out of him. Had a feeling that was gonna happen. Yep, 8 damage proc. And I shouldn't have used the Tier 3 there. Don't get off. He gonna try to knock me out the thing. You think he's slick? right? Okay. Let's go then. Also, do you know when next uniform sale is gonna start? Um, well, this one just ended, right? Today. Or you talking about the next all uniform sale? Uh, ooh. Let's see. When was the last one? Let me go look it up. Pulled up right quick. Pain record booster. Shield level 70 advancement package. The 1 or 8 week check-in event. Day check-in. Silver Surfer Hero package. Wait a minute. That's old. Okay, I don't see anything about when the last all uniform update was. If I'm not mistaken. Last one wasn't Black Friday. It was like Christmas or New Year's or something like that. So the next one should be probably around the mid-month update, if I'm not mistaken. Cause they're about due for like an all uniform update. What's the other one? The all uniform sale and the unequipped. Cause all of those usually come at the same time. Like unequipped card discount, unequipped CTP discount, ISO reroll discount. Like we should be getting all of that here shortly. Oh wow. He straight clap cap. Huh? Clap cap. I forgot about the whole 22 thing. Sitting there going ham on him. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Hanging on to that tier 3 just in case I had to pop him. Because I got stopped by the cutscene or whatnot. No Titan record. They're being ultra stingy. Change the name of this month from tier 3 Antman to the Quest for the Titan record. Yeah, not giving me that time. And take advantage of old Hamdall there. Oh, he gonna come drop me another bubble. Oops. You had yourself something there, didn't you, sir? Nope. All right. See if we got lucky this time. Nope. Yep, that was the last go round too. So let's go ahead and pick up this Speed Titan record selector. No haps there, so we are still gonna be shy. Womp womp womp. Unfortunately, but we do have one last hope. But it would involve running enough dispatch missions to get enough PIM particles to then craft one of these. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up these boost points right here, just like that. I'm gonna go to Giant Boss Raid, just like that. Use 120 boost points and jump into the queue, just like that. And we're gonna just bring it. Shoulda known. Shoulda known. Shoulda known. As soon as I look away and I look back, it crashed it. SK, welcome to the channel. How you doing, my friend? Let's see, right there. All right, let's try this one more time, just like that. Oh, I don't think this one's gonna work, fellas. Yeah. I'm not the fella for you. Let's see here. Let's see how this goes and see if we can pick up a decent team. Cause I don't like to boot. I don't like to boot people, so I'd rather just back out. Okay, here for Jean Grey. Not bad, depending on what she's built like. She's got a mighty or brilliant greed, and should be fine. If she's rocking more of a PvP centric build, like a okay, that might not have been bad. All lightning damage though. That ain't gonna work. You just got your strongest characters in there, buddy. As opposed to a comprehensive team. And those are the times I have to pull myself out of the situation. Okay. Got level 80 Namor. Beast leadership. That's actually not a bad team. And it'd be pretty tanky too. They kind of solves two problems. That Makari team wasn't bad if he hits hard enough. They don't realize how much work my Hulk be putting in. Namor come in confident, didn't he? Dude came in there and read it up immediately. That was some don't worry, I got this ready up. Me let her rip one time. Now, that wasn't I got this ready up. That was a oh Lord, I'm by myself ready up. What do you have on your? Oh my God, he got Molly Wop. Oh, I'm by myself. Okay. Said it before, I say it again. I can't do Dormammu on my own yet. The other guy wound up keeping his name on. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the team. This dude got Oh Lord. Yeah. No wonder he read it up right away. You got Cheerful Namor with a bogus lead and no support. That lead for Hulkbuster is for Iron Man, not to all allies, bro. No wonder his Namor wasn't doing any damage. I can only imagine what he's built like. The Castle 531. Yeah, we're gonna write this shit down. Yeah, I don't know if I can suffer through another 5 minutes of this torture. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it, bro. I'm sorry. But knowing that I'm not gonna be able to do this, it's just, yeah. But I'm gonna go check out this Sea Castle dude just to see what's up, cause that Captain America stuff with the Iron Man lead for Namor, dude, like what the hell are you doing? Oh, impromptu roast right quick. Okay. Decent cards. Work in progress. Okay. We got here. I really don't need this card, to be honest. Luna card is nice. Got cooldown, crit damage, and movement speed rolled on it, so you're still working on that. Max HP, recovery, physical defense. Got the all defense prop rolling on the cable card. That's a waste. Energy, defense, and attack speed. So yeah, you need to flip that all the way around and make that an attack card. And yeah, fire resist, energy, attack. That's the only good stat on that card. So let's see, no pierce, 31%. So he's just not getting his premium cards kind of situated. But I would be more interested in what exactly he had on that name more. So a rage instead of a judgment. Fact that he had no pierce really is the biggest deal, I would say. He's got a lot of tier 3s though. So either he's paying for a lot of tier 3s or this is like a returning player. Because he's got as many tier 3s as I do, if not more. He's got more tier 3s and then I have way more awakened characters or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, because he's got Dormammu and Odin tier 3. He's got a few members of the Black Order tier 3. Proxima, I know I saw. And I thought I saw Corvus down here somewhere. Or so yeah. But no, I just wasn't understanding that too tough. Got a destruction on Magneto with spy tactics. That doesn't make a lot of sense. You got protect the captain on this dude. Like, yeah, you gotta tighten this up, my guy. You got Carnage's artifact and no artifact on Carnage. Yeah, dude, you gotta pick your game up, my guy. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I got work to do. Man's got protect the captain on Namor, Carnage artifact at tier 4. I don't even want to look at nothing else. I don't even want to look. It's like, I understand with the card game, you look like you might be a returning player, getting your card set right, whatever. Yeah, cool. You got Carnage artifact on this dude, man. You see, it's a whole picture on there that lets you know who it belonged to. I don't understand. Like, if he's got like a 5-star or a 6-star artifact on Carnage, right, and a 3 or 4-star on whoever else, I understand that. I get that. But to not have the artifact on the requisite character, you know, it wasn't a duplicate situation. It was, I hope you goofed. I really hope you goofed because you got the right artifact. And then a lot of people have a hard time coming by gold too, especially if you're free to play. I think that's the other thing that it's kind of a, like, if you're free to play, you don't get as much from playing Multiverse Invasion, right? So let's see what we got going. Yeah, this ain't looking too hot, especially old boy down there on the bottom. But we'll go ahead and opt out. Hella lead. What is Hella's lead? Isn't it like energy attack or something like that? Oh, this dude again with the Namor? Nah, my guy. Nah, my guy. Ain't gonna waste your time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait here for a little bit. With nothing on. But I think he had a second card deck too. Let's go check. I didn't want, like, I'm still sitting here baffled by Protect the Captain. And whoa. He does have a second card deck. You're right. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh? How do you have 0% crit rate? Huh? I'm baffled. Hold on. All attack, cooldown, crit damage, HP, energy attack, all defense. HP, ignore defense, all attack. So, okay, it's starting to make sense now. I think he's trying to come up with a PvP and a PvE set. He needs to ditch this Black Panther card for something like Baby Spidey. Or, let me see. Yeah, see, he's short on cooldown. So, yeah, I would ditch those for something like the Baby Spidey card. Like, this is the correct Black Panther card. I would ditch this one. And then I would also ditch this in favor of something like the Crescent card. You could get away with that, or you could get away with New Avengers #9, which he has right here already. Like, in the way that this is rolled, it would actually beef this setup a lot. And then if he wants to run a PvP set, you can get either a second New Avengers #9 or there are a couple other cards that you can run in place of this. And he actually already has one of them, and it's this Scarlet Witch card, and then also the Black Widow card. The other thing is, if he had his hands on another one of these, that would be a powerful card for a PvP set. So basically, if he took the Black Widow, the New Avengers #9, Scarlet Witch, this Guardians of the Galaxy card, and maybe stuck it with something like Baby Spidey, maybe, or this Crescent card, right? It would be a really strong, because I think you can, no, this one is physical and energy in the same slot. Baby Spidey is nice, because I think you can roll physical and energy. Yeah. Which is actually what I need to do with that one. So see, we are already getting ready. we are already getting ready for the second deck, and that's gonna be purely PvP. So we're gonna switch it up, and we're probably gonna pull this card out here and shoot it over that way. I don't know. We may not touch this one too much at all. I gotta see. It really depends on if I wound up getting my hands on this guy. Get my hands on this. That's gonna change a lot of. That's gonna cause a lot of problems. That's even a nice card. You know what I mean? It gets a lot of the cooldown out of the way. But yeah, we were supposed to be going to check out old boy. He did have a second card deck. There was something else I wanted to check out over there. Physical and energy attack. Physical and energy attack. He has no energy attack, my guy. But yeah, that protected captain, that's a... Hey! Hey! Okay, if he didn't build Ant-Man because, you know, Ant-Man's last uniform with the train was kind of okay-ish when all defense down was a thing. But it's long since been anything good for Ant-Man, right? So, but I can't even understand having this on him then. So yeah, hopefully it's not a long-term thing. Got overdrive on him, dodge, energy defense. Yeah, you need to trash that energy defense, my guy. And definitely get this transcendence off of him. Same thing with Magneto. Reroll his spy tactics to something like Power of Angry Hulk or something like that. And hang on to your Odin's Blessing. Stop just using them up. Get this guy a CTP of Rage and don't look back. Okay, so you do have, and that's why I say he kind of feels like an older player. Something. Warlock, I can understand giving him a regen, but you can really get away with giving him an energy, greed on Quicksilver, and that's the Sum of Days Quicksilver. So yeah. You like a challenge, don't you? Power of Angry Hulk, overdrive, Power of Angry Hulk, protect the captain again. I see you like that, protect the captain. You gonna protect you some captain, huh? Dark backing. I mean, some of these ISOs make sense. Here we go again with protect the captain. I mean, the thing is, what you really got to do is pull something. Golly, how many CTPs do you have? I haven't run across a character yet that does not have a CTP. What the hell? Absolutely bonkers. Yeah, not understanding it, but okay. So this guy's obviously a spender. You're not having this many CTP and this many uniform without spending some money in the game. I just don't understand, like, where this guy got a rage on Colossus. Ay, and nothing on Thena. Okay, stop passing out your CTPs like they're candy. There are so many. Oh my god, if I had the access at the amount of CTPs that this dude has. You know how many mighty CTPs I would have? I would even probably have a couple of brilliants, just because I would try for a few, because I'd had Antman. And I'd probably get lucky at least once or twice. Oh man. Oh my god, stop throwing CTPs around like that. They're a valuable resource, and you don't want to have to spend the crystal to unequip CTP that you know. Oh man. Somebody help this guy, please. Somebody tell him. Send him a carrier pigeon. Send him an email. Send him a smoke signal. Send him something. Let him know. Oh man. All the wasted CTPs. That's the type of cat that wound up quitting the game because I spent all this money in the game. It's pay to win, and I can't win because I'm spending and I can't. And nothing invested in the cards. And most of my card game is all free to play. But you got to put that work in. Like, if you're gonna crack your wallet open for everything, what's the point of playing the game? Like, shit, it ain't that hard. It ain't that difficult, man. Oh, let me go and get in there with my iframe ignored in. Let's get it. Oops. All right, let's get it. up that time. I knew he was aiming for me. Oh, already. Ooh, barely got a foot on that joke. Okay, he must be waiting to get his black bolt back out there. Or did he get kicked? It'd be up to me and Thina. Oh, did I break out with the tier 3? Already. We got plenty of time to finish this. Oh, it's just me? Oh, Lord. I should be alright if I can keep my ass out of the mile zone. Getting a little boast from Black Bolt right there before he got clapped up. Oh man, here we go with this mess. We're just buying time. Be here. Couldn't get out of it with the tier 3 that time. 2 minutes left, 4 balls. Did I just miss a bunch of... Okay, now we got 2 minutes left for real. All right. So it was like 240 something. But all that skill canceling stuff. I'm 39, 3 balls. Come on, let's get it. Boy, he's just petty, isn't he? Come here. You know it's a wrap, right? You know it's a wrap, right? Took me the whole time, but we got it. $9.28. They got in the game on overkill difficulty. I got it. Well, damn it. Yeah, I don't understand that at all, man. Like the whole getting all of those CTPs, bro, and just squandering them. Just makes my damn stomach hurt. See all of that sweet gold go to waste, bro. Like, I have never seen more casual waste of, and you know, it's his account, you know, do what you it's their account, you know, it's your account, do what you want to do with it, but you know, my opinion, it's a very casual waste of resources. You know, and folks could say the same thing this way, you know, when I do certain things. But a CTP, bro? Like, and I can understand if it's like a transcendence or a patience. Those are basically cannon fodder throwaway CTPs anyway. You know, the best case scenario is using them to, you know what, I don't feel like dealing with all this right now. like the best case scenario would be using them to upgrade a brilliant or a mighty, right? Or no, not a mighty, a brilliant, right? That would be the best case scenario for them. So I mean, it's like, who gives a shit about those, right? Those random throwaway CTPs, but the other stuff, the judgments going yonder way, you know, certain CTPs on wrong characters, all of that sort of stuff. Like, dude, CTPs that don't work for particular characters. That's why I'm like, it seems like it's either now I know people be like doing other stuff with their accounts too, so it could be one of them sorts of situations, but yeah, like I doubt it, right? I mean, but folks be out here doing some weird stuff, so I don't know. Let's see here. So we got 9 of 50. And what exactly is in this thing? Oh. You got your artifact formal. Okay, so let me make sure I'm reading this right. I could have swore that thing said dimension missions, where you form for those dispatch missions. Okay, so let's go do some dispatch forming then. They just running through everybody, huh? I gotta see how many I can farm in a day. If it's one per, Stage 1 won't drop any. Start at 7-1. Okay. I'll go ahead and let it finish since it's already right there. And we'll bring a better team. See here, who will be a pretty solid forming team? Kind of thinking about putting that Hulk team out there. I know Thor can form pretty quick. Can do this. Mag, Shuri, Valkyrie. But the thing is, I have Thor's artifact, so I can convert a little bit of his lightning resistance to lightning damage. Yeah, right there. So I'm getting like 80, no, 75, because I think the Storm is like 50 or 55. Lightning damage. Like 20% of lightning resist. So it's only 20% of his lightning resistance. So I think I'm getting like an additional, I don't know, 10, maybe 15% on top of that 55, which puts it at like 60, 65. Okay, 9 piece. You can use a few more of those. He can definitely use a few more of those. How many of them can you use? Can you use one? Well, no, that's not enough. That's not enough. Can you use two? No, that's not enough. That's not enough. How many can you use?
Wait. One, two. There's two now. It doesn't matter if the Rock comes to three. Oh, man.
You set it up right? Yes, sir. I know. I don't know if it was like a selector or something like that, but I remember getting some blast books out of there. So, yeah. Like, it is what it is, bro. I ain't even gonna trip. Got a 10 piece. Okay. So yeah, we can get us an if they keep letting us get it for the amount of energy that we're spending, and it's like unlimited farming to this, then yeah, we can get us another Titan record. And we should be in the door as far as the tier 3 Antman is concerned. And if that is the case, then that means we will be tier 3 in Antman here tonight. So they can shine it up real nice. Keep shining it. Missions 12-2, get like 150 particles. Okay. Hey, you know what'll be the real troll is if I'm not mistaken, some of these event things that you craft are on a chance with some of them. I don't know if it's like that with this one, because I got that Titan record the first time I crafted it. So hopefully not. I actually hate when they do that and throw RNG into the mix like that for something that's a limited time only type of form like that. Like, you're gonna come out with the event and I'm gonna put in the work for the event, and it should be guaranteed that I get whatever item it is I'm going for. Now, I will say this. As far as this event goes, I think they should do more of this. They should definitely do more of this sort of tying an event, tying some event rewards to a particular game mode. Right? To make those game modes viable, at least to some degree. Because it don't make no sense in the game mode just sitting there withering in obscurity. You know what I mean? Like dispatch is already a valuable game mode to form. Now I will say this. I hope they don't use this as an excuse to not buff the rewards in other game modes. Right? They need to buff the rewards in other game modes, but then they also need to do the events to where even if it's less popular game mode, I'll go play this and say part of the event is we'll go play World Boss Thanos so many times, or go play World Boss some of the older stuff, right? And they still, for the duration of the event, they still give you the requisite rewards that you would get from running a World Boss Legend, so you don't miss out, right? From doing the event. I think that would be nice. That would be a good way to break the monotony and the redundancy of stuff too. And it'll help to keep some of the newer World Boss giant boss raids type stuff. It'll help keep that stuff fresher longer, because you're not just sitting there running the same 4 or 5 bosses for months on end ad nauseum when it's like 9 other bosses on top of them in the game. I think that would be a good shift. Say if the event is beat Thanos World Boss 25 times or whatever, for those 25 times that you run them, you get the guaranteed material on top of getting the extra added reward of that's just a for instance, like something like this is a little bit better though, because there's no limit to the amount of times that you can farm it. You can just come in here and handle your business, which is also nice. we got a throwback Namor up in here. Cheer for Phoenix 5 edition. What's up, brother? Saw your link on Facebook. Heads up, your videos don't show up when I search Marvel Future Fight videos. That's part of the whole algorithm thing. I don't think I'm trending enough or whatever. So, you know. But thanks for the heads up. I keep an eye on it. I will definitely keep an eye on it. And I think a lot of it has to do with I mostly do live stream of this game and this content, so that's the other thing. Matter of fact, let me go check. Tier 3 Ant-Man is in the house. We'll watch this one more again and kill the music. Let's go. Yes, sir. My dude. Let's check him in the OG uniform as well. That's dope. That's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's get it. So we don't have Ant-Man's artifact. We do have a guard break dodge 120 proc on him. I don't think I have anything better to give him. Crit rate cold damage 200. Got an HP that I can roll up. See what we get out of this. See what else we got access to. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Something like dodge or HP. Nope. All right. So all right. And we're sitting on 46% cooldown duration, so let's see here. We'll upgrade this a few times. Baron Zemo, huh? So we definitely need the cooldown duration on one of these. We'll settle for the 1900 right now. He roll movement speed like 5 times in a row, bro. That is trash. Okay. Come on, dodge. There we go. There we go. That's looking a little more respectable. And still not enough skill cooldown. Stage 5 start backing. If I gave him Hawk's Eye, that would close the gap, but I only need like 1%, so I'm not really trying to change nothing too drastic. Probably just wound up giving him another skill cooldown Uru. That'll be the easiest thing. Go ahead and cap that. So sitting well over the cap on dodge. We can actually afford to lose some of this dodge on the uniform. Or you know what, even better, we can lose it on the gear. In lieu of something like crit damage or crit rate, we're gonna go for crit damage. That should bring that way more in line. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll take him into some tier 3 content. see what's what with him. Actually, yeah, that's a pretty good team. Same team we tested Miles with a few months ago. And full strikers, 120 proc, start backing. Yeah. Let's get it. Oh. Okay. He's still kind of big when he ran away. It's cool. Okay, 1 minute, still in the chair. Maybe I should cancel the 6 into the 5. That was some pretty good damage too. Okay. Pretty tanky. Almost got clapped a while ago. Was able to survive that. So that's impressive. Oh. Oh, he skated on a lot of that damage right there. So 214 with a very pedestrian build. And granted, the uniform is a legendary, but the build is very, very suspect. You're talking Stark back, and you're talking hardly any Uru outside of Dodge, and a bunch of them I can really get rid of. No Odin's Blessings. With a 120 proc. I mean, for me on stage 9, going from, I think I I didn't clap him. I didn't clap him fast enough there at the end. Yeah, but he can do this. He can definitely do that. I actually think that's a better situation for him. Let's try this. With the extra HP. And the extra physical attack. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's not move. Okay. And his damage spikes, it kind of reminds me of the, you know, at points, the way that it kind of hezzos like that with the damage spike. It kind of reminds me of the old school Mr. Moon Knight. That's the second time I done pulled that off. Being in the circle before the circle pop up. Why am I canceling tier 3? I'm just seeing if I get the damage burst. No, the first part of the tier 3 actually goes off. The second part is what you miss in terms of damage. Like, see, even with the damage proc, it's not a lot of damage, but I know that wasn't a proper rotation, so for illustration. But you'll get the Antman rush, but you won't get the Giant Man stomp. So That's why you'll see some cats will put a rage on Antman so they can kind of stretch that out a little bit. But you could cancel the 5th right into the tier 3 and do it that way. Either way is viable. And I'm still figuring out the character. Like I literally just unlocked him like not 10 minutes ago. So as a matter of fact, I haven't even let's see here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll definitely be changing his ISO set from start backing to something else. That's a really old ISO set. And just a regular guard break 120 proc. We may wind up, if I can find like a really good shit, I don't even need. I would need 25% dodge. So if I could find a really good HP dodge proc obelisk, I might not even put a CTP on him. If I take him to tier 4, then I'll probably give him something like an energy. Because he already has guard break immunity. So right there. So that's probably what I'm gonna wind up settling on for him. And I actually like having the HP right there, so yeah. And we got a little more attack. Actually, we got a lot more attack we can squeeze out of him. So let's go ahead and see if we can slide him into some other content. Actually, you know what? Let's see where he is. Let's see where he is on story fragment forming. If he pops up. Yep. So that's one stage. Okay, so he pops up on one stage this month. Okay, and the second guided quest was completed. We can also grab a 6-star mega rank up ticket. Or I can save this joker up. You know what? Let's I kind of want to get back to some more of that dispatch forming, to be honest. we can just do the Antman version. Let's see if he can get out there. See if old Scott can get out there one time. Maybe not without a rage, huh? Yeah, this isn't gonna work. $147 just to get through the first stage. Yeah, for as much AoE as is going on, of course, this is, like I said, this is a 120 proc, so I am kind of pushing it. I see that. El Rello, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. And no, I wasn't using a rage. I was using a prop. But I was just basically checking him out, seeing if he was prop friendly, seeing what the damage was like, seeing if he could complete content. That sort of thing. Yeah, if you were talking about Antman, I wasn't using a rage. Using a guard break, dodge, 120 proc. I don't have a whole lot of rages to throw around, so we'll see if we can form. A few more of these particles. And I don't know, we may grab that tier 2 selector. Kind of hate to waste it on Cassie, because what I've been hearing about her is not encouraging at all. I'd much rather just give it to someone else. And that's just being honest. But I'd have to go down a short list and kind of figure out who. Yeah, I would definitely have to figure a short list. I don't think I have Arrow at tier 2. Not sure about Baron Zemo. Cassie, of course. M'Baku is at tier 2. Not that it matters much, but you know, from the whole completion perspective. So the event and the amount of books we needed kind of coincided. Able to pick up those 2 books in order to tier 3 Antman, so that was absolutely dope. This world boss was being stingy as hell. And yeah. So now we can quite possibly start the process of tier 4 and that guy. I'm all for tier 4 Ant-Man. So, you know, him and Black Bolt are probably gonna be the next 2 things smoking. Seeing as how he is so strong. And getting them both to tier 4 allows us to do a comparison between those 2 characters. So I think that'll be kind of fun. It'll take us a while to get there, but hey. Also part of the fun, right? Okay, we'll check it this time, make sure we actually got the PIM particles, because I think at this point I think they only let you farm so many a day. Not sure. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is a real nice event, man. Yeah, we still picking up particles, baby. We gonna let this thing ride. We are gonna let this thing ride then. until we out of energy. Yeah, but from what I was seeing, at least from that 120 proc, it wasn't a whole lot of damage coming from the Giant Man portion of that tier 3. Most of the damage was coming from the Antman rush. So I would just cancel that into the 5th skill. But I can try it the other way and we can see what's what. It's like I said, I literally just unlocked him. Could be doing this whole thing wrong. I was doing 3 cancel, 4 cancel, was it 3 cancel, 4 cancel, tier 3, cancel 5, rock on 5. And conversely, you can go 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5 cancel, tier 3, rock on the tier 3. But we'll go back and get some more Ant-Man content here in just a second. still got 89. Okay, so we could try for some artifacts that way. Get the tier 2 selector. You have to come up with a short list of characters that we don't have at tier 2 already. So let's go take a look. We got Winwu, Arrow, Baron Zemo, Arachnite would be recent and with a uniform if I had the crystals to do the heroic quest. Got Eric Killmonger. Not really interested in doing that. And everybody else is free to play friendly, so I wouldn't be touching them either. And then of course, if I get the requisite bios for any one of these characters, in the meantime, they would also be fair game. But I don't think that's gonna happen, so like it'd be a cold day in hell before I get the bios for them characters out of the chest. So it is what it is. We got a few rules to pick up here, and let's go ahead and we'll check out some Alliance battle. See who's up this week. No Antman, so I can't take him in there. Let's check another World Boss Legend. Let's check him against Fisto, level 9. Use a slightly different team this time. We'll use Beast Leadership. And we'll still use Valkyrie support. Striker's possibly a little bit different, but here we go. Wow, Brock just never came. There we go. All right. Came late. All right. So 2 minutes to the last phase. Okay, tank that first hit, so that's all right. Completely goofed that. Straight stepped on stepping on worms. Oh, come on, I got the time freeze off. Yeah. Give him a good one. Give him a good one, Antman. So, there you go. Either way, 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5, or 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 6. I think the 4 cancel, 5, and then proc on 6 is a lot better. Going back to null, I could have made way better time. That's virtually the same team. A little bit different strikers, but yeah. We'll try this one more time. I mean, still basically the same amount of bars, 5 bars. Oh, you know what it is? I'm a doofus. No. Where's Antman? It's the ignore dodge. What the hell is Antman? weird. Very weird. I have no idea why this thing is making it so difficult to find Ant-Man right now. Or why it completely changed this team down here from the Ant family. Okay. So, still 17% over on Dodge. So we'll go do a bunch of this stuff behind the scenes, but yeah. Suffice it to say, we're gonna be putting in a little bit of work on Ant-Man. Not gonna use that potential ticket on him, however. But yeah, we got a long way to go. So it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all once again. But yeah, matter of fact, before we get out of here, yeah, he's only got 28% ignore dodge. So that's what was holding me up against Noel. And I'm sitting over here like an idiot. You know, not putting in some sort of leadership to compensate for that. So, or at the very least, you know what? There we have it. Yeah, much better. Much better. Skip the fourth skill. I'll straight miss the fifth skill right there. Rock came late. Oh, that's what you want to do. Okay. You wrap me up. He pulled it again. Okay, so that was my fault. Poor gameplay. But yeah. That's actually not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. Bravo for getting a decent Antman out there for all the Antman fans. Yeah, finally got one. We'll be bringing y'all some Wasp content as soon as we get her awakened. And yeah, we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. As what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to